Hey y'all, we're out here today. I'm gonna prune the unknown fig. It's got a lot of work to be done, but I've already started. I've already pruned the blackjack fig. Looks good. And I pruned this one. This is the Chicago Hardy fig. But today we're gonna do kind of a before and then after pruning. So it's like before the haircut, then I'll show you after. I'm going to use these two tools. It's the Felco. This is the, I believe it's the 911 saw. Oh, 611. 611. It's serrated. Serrated, cuts right through these fig trees. Real nice. It's a little dirty. Been used. The other tool I've got is this tool right here. It's the old Felco 9. Very nice, very nice. Cuts real nice, smooth. Take care of it, it'll take care of you. So I'm gonna start. So when I start pruning, these small branches come off real easy with the Felco 9. It's hard to see because of my shadow. Here we go. Off the comb. And then I'll come in with the blade and cut these larger branches off, larger shoots. We'll work our way all the way around. See that right there? Gotcha. It's actually very satisfying. Look at these. Don't think so. Not today. Get out of here. There we go. Yeah. It's really quite satisfying when you do this. But I'll work my way around the tree and get these out of the middle. See these shoots coming out of the middle? Yeah, those have got to go too. There's a big one right there, and a smaller one right there. And I may take some cuttings off of those. I like to use those because they're super green, a lot more life to them. But really, I mean, it's a fig. You can take cuttings off anything you want. All right, let's get the blade. Might be a little hard to do with one hand, but we'll do our best. So here we go. See that? See where I cut last year? Cut that off last year. This is our old wood. This is all growth in 2005. All that growth from 2005. Yeah, well, it's got to go. So otherwise, my fig tree will get out of control. It's a lot easier to do with two hands. I can hold the tree still while I'm doing it. There we go. Simple as that. So I'll start working my way around. Hey y'all, I'm about a quarter of the way done. Things are going good, going fast. I'm gonna show you some more. There they go. These other ones I'll cut off with the big blade. Just like to do the small ones with these smaller clippers. It's kind of fun to do. It's real easy. Just off they go. Off they go. Work our way around. fact, I'm debating on whether or not to take one of these larger branches out of the middle, the scaffolding branches, just so it's easier to pick, easier to get to. But we'll get back to the progress here in a minute. All right, y'all, we're about halfway done with this. Got some nice scaffolding here. Trying to keep this tree low enough so I can pick the fruit. We'll go back to here. So I just love doing this. Boink. Boink. There's another one. And another one. Another one. Oh, look, the leaf got right on that branch. It's growing through it. But we don't need you there. Oh, focus. There we go. Here we go. Let it focus here. And get two at once. Yep. It's actually quite satisfying. I love the noise when you clip them off. That's so cool. You could actually just take one of these and just take it off and root that thing and make a whole nother tree. Although if I were to do that, I would have so many figs, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I definitely wouldn't know what to do with all the figs. But I'll show you the progress here in a minute. Here we go. Here's the last little bit. This little bit of pruning. It's always a good time of year. I love it because it means spring is right around the corner. And it also means with spring comes summer right after. And then we get all the figs and the other fruits off the trees and things, but then we'll have a ton of garden work to do still, which maybe I'll put that in a video too. I've got a couple piles of wood chips that need to get put on the garden, but this is the last pruning snip of this tree. There it goes. There we go. Look at her. I thought about taking out one of these central scaffolding branches or trunks, whatever you want to call them. But then I decided, I'll just leave it. I actually debated on whether or not to take out this one here, just to make it easier to pick the fruit off of it. But then again, I was like, maybe I could chop the top of that one off and take that one out. But might be too much. Maybe that'll be something for another year. But this is the unknown fig. And look at the mess I've made. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at it all. But this is the after the haircut. Looks nice and trim and neat. When it warms up, all these sprouts are gonna come off of it, and then we're gonna have some figs. Happens real fast, especially with an established tree like this. I mean, look at the size of the bottom there. Real big. Lots of growth. Lots of fruit that comes off of this. So we've got one fig trimmed. There's the blackjack fig, and then there's the Chicago hardy fig. And then next, after get done here, I may do this one. I might wait till day after tomorrow. But this one's got a lot of little stuff that needs to come off of it. No, nothing too big. There's a few big branches here that I'll need the blade on, but most of it can come off with this, with the old Felco 9. So, but I do have 2 cuttings off of this, and they're both promised to other people. But yeah, this is the next project before it gets too far into spring. Spring is here, it's coming right around the corner. See all the daffodils coming up? It'll be here anytime now. So that's it for now. Thank y'all.